Susan Powell, Part 2. 10 days before her disappearance, Josh filed paperwork to withdraw money from Susan's retirement account. Prior to disappearing, Susan also consulted a divorce attorney. On the morning of December 6, 2009, 28-year-old Susan, 4-year-old Charlie, and 2-year-old Braden attended church service. The following morning, December 7, 2009, after hearing the boys were not dropped off at daycare, Josh's mom, Terica, reported Josh, Susan, and the boys missing. The police first suspected the family had been victims of carbon monoxide poisoning. However, they found no one inside the home after they broke in. Upon entering the home, the police noticed 2 fans blowing air directly to a spot that appeared to be wet on the living room couch. The police also found Susan's purse, wallet, and ID. Susan's cell phone was later found inside of their family van. Susan also failed to show up to work that day. At 5 p.m., Josh returned home with the boys and was taken to the police station for questioning. Josh claimed that he and the boys went on a spur-of-the-moment camping trip in the middle of the night and left Susan home because she wanted to sleep. Friends and family admitted this was sus, and the babies being in the sole care of Josh is something Susan would not normally do. On December 10, 2009, the police searched the area Josh claimed to have visited and found no evidence of a campsite Josh had described. On December 8, 2009, Josh rented a car he used to go on an 807-mile trip. According to his sister Jennifer and mom, Josh called them on a new phone while driving toward Salt Lake City, saying he was driving laps around the city. Investigators questioned 4-year-old Charlie the day after his mom vanished. He confirmed to have gone camping with his dad, mom, and little brother. Mommy was in the van but didn't come back with us. My mom stayed at the Dinosaur National Park. My mom stayed where the crystals are. According to detectives, the district attorney refused to file charges without a body until a year had passed. A month after Susan was gone, Josh moved into his father's house. Jennifer Graves was suspicious of her brother and started working with the police. She wore a wire and confronted her brother, asking him where Susan's body was. This situation escalated and ended with Stephen Powell kicking Jennifer out of his house. The then 5-year-old Charlie was interviewed by investigators for a second time. In this interview, he said, "We can't talk about Susan or camping. I always keep things as secrets. I didn't want to talk to you this long, this many minutes. Now I'm done." From their conversations with Charlie, Sergeant Gary Sanders of the Pierce County Sheriff's Department said he interpreted and believed Susan went camping with the boys and Josh, but did not come back with them. West Valley Police Detective Ellis Maxwell reported that upon arriving at the home, there were no signs of a struggle, disturbance, or physical altercation. About a week after she disappeared, the West Valley Police publicly declared Josh as a person of interest in the disappearance of his wife. Unfortunately, he was never charged. In 2011, Josh's dad, Stephen Powell, was charged with voyeurism and child P. He was eventually sentenced to 2.5 years in prison. And in 2014, Stephen catched additional child P charges and spent another 2 years in prison. Personally, I think he should have gotten a hell of a lot more time because there are Black and brown people in prison right now who have sentences much longer than that for marijuana charges. Following his dad's arrest, Josh loses custody of his two sons, and Susan's parents, Chuck and Judy Cox, were awarded temporary custody, something they were more than happy to take on. In February 2012, a laptop found in Josh Powell's home contained cartoon child P, bestiality, and incest P videos. A judge ordered him to undergo a psychosexual evaluation and take a polygraph test. While his wife was missing, witnesses reported Josh cleaning his van and doing a lot of laundry. The search of the Powell home showed evidence of Susan's blood on the floor, life insurance policies on Susan for $1.5 million, and a letter Susan had handwritten wherein she expresses fearing for her life. The DNA results matched one blood sample to Susan and the other to an unknown male contributor. The West Valley City Police released a statement that expressed Joshua's suspicious behavior of liquidating Susan's retirement accounts, canceling her regularly scheduled chiropractic visits, and withdrawing their sons from daycare. According to his coworkers, Josh had talked to them about how to hide a body in an abandoned mine shaft in the Utah desert. A teacher reported Charlie told her that his mom was dead. According to Susan's parents, while at daycare, Charlie had drawn a picture of a van with 3 people and said, "Mommy was in the trunk." Josh hired a criminal defense attorney on December 14, 2009. All right, so let's go to part 3.